Hi everybody, I'm Dominic from SBDIY.com. In this video, we're going to be doing this whole gigantic and hopefully beautiful project for this ugly fireplace. We had the marble going around it, and we took all that off. What we're going to do, I figured it'd be really nice to build a platform and put a nice big stone, a blue stone, culture stone, whatever, but a nice big stone elevated with the cultured stone that we have here. Build a platform, we're going to go around here, and then we're going to do a whole big mantle. The first thing we need to do, I'm going to build that platform, but it's going to be on top of the hardwood floor that we don't want. Because hardwood floor, and this is the real deal hardwood floor, the real thick stuff, it needs to move ever so slightly, but it still needs to move. Meaning if we put that platform on top of it, then that floor is not going to be able to move, or that platform will start coming apart. We don't want that. So I'm actually going to cut the lines that I've made already, so we're going to take that part of the hardwood floor out so we can build our platform right on top of the subfloor. And then we'll keep doing this whole entire video. Okay, well, we cut the floor out, as you can see. Now the floor is cut, so our platform that we framed out, put our stud 16 on center. Nice and strong, made the same thing in the back because it's going to be holding a lot of weight. That stone that we have is 300 pounds, believe it or not. It's big, heavy stone. So we really secured this down, we screwed it down to the floor, to the wall. Really nice, really sturdy. And of course, you want to check for level, and now's a good time. One important thing. I'm going to glue the stone on. Obviously, you can't screw it down, or not going to use mortar because of the wood. So we're going to use a special glue, whatever it is. Here it is. It's a construction adhesive. This one says landscape on it, and it's for stone and timber and all that good stuff. So this is going to be a good glue to glue that down to the wood. We're going to put that stone on top of this. Then we're going to cover the sides with a Durarock, and then we're going to go with our cultured stone. The reason why I'm putting the stone on first, well, I'm going to put the stone on, I'm going to make sure it's level. If it's not, I'm going to shim it up, which is going to be a lot of shimming, which I'll have to go underneath in here and shim up front and the back, because we don't want any gaps. Any gaps, and you put a lot of weight on it, if you step on it later on, it can crack. That's another reason why I'm leaving this open. And all that is going to go right on top of the hardwood floor, which is fine, but not the whole thing. Okay? So I've got to get a few hands here to help us lift this 300 pounds up. But I'm going to go ahead and let's start putting the glue up. All right, good. Here's some sort of. Okay, I'm going to put this egg down in the middle of it, or further. Where do you want? Going to kick it to me. Okay, I'm going to get a tape measure. 17 and a half. I don't know what I measured to. 13 and a half. Okay. Try to pick it up a little bit. Okay. 15.
Sure.
No.
A little bit over.
Okay, that's 15 and a half.
Yeah.
15, you need to go a quarter to me. Oh, shit, that's way too much.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 and a quarter. 15 and a quarter. Okay. Alright, on our fireplace here, I had to go and install the cultured stone in the front of it without showing you, but no big deal because we still got the cultured stone to put around our surrounds here. But we had to do, meantime, was we had to refinish the hardwood floors and all that, because I really wanted a nice clean look right here. Didn't want the machines rubbing against the stone and making it look poopy, okay? Oh, and I got a stone in place. Now what we're gonna do, before I actually put the stone around, I'm gonna go ahead and do the mantle. Now, mantles, there is no, per se, right way or wrong way to do a mantle. It's just, and especially this one, because I'm just winging it as I go. You know, look at a few pictures, kind of have an idea what I'm looking for. So I'll briefly tell you, but it may not even look like that. Got our inside frame now, it's just laying there. It's nothing's nailed or secured. I'm gonna come back around about 6 inches wide on both sides. I'm gonna go about this high. I'm gonna have a board in the front here, which we could perhaps put some decorative stuff on, like scrolls or whatever. And then some crown molding up on top, and a nice big wide piece for the top, looking really nice, lots of trimming and all that. Now, in order for me to make that video, I mean, that video would be very, very long. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and make it, and once it's all done, and then I'll show you how I did it. And on my website, askmediy.com, I'll put a lot of the pictures that I'm gonna take with description of details and all that. Okay? So next time, that will be done, I hope. Hey everybody, well, we went ahead and built our mantle. Again, not completely done, but we have our sides here that now we can start putting our stone in. The reason why I put that in first, so it'll look really nice, so we're able to put the stone flat against it, of course. But now, since we have the glass doors on, we don't want to put the stone so far ahead that the doors can't open up all the way, or worse yet, that it hits against it hard enough that we can break it. So, kind of get a little measurement, which I came up with about 8 inches, and that's what we're going to be looking to do. So we're going to go outside. I'm going to show you how to cut these stones with a big diamond saw. We're going to leave like pretty much of a straighter edge against the wood here, and we'll start putting it up, see what it looks like. Well, let's go outside and show you how to cut it. Alright, now if you look, we have our cut stones. I went ahead and put 2 of them up already. Our cut edge is nicely flat against the wood here. Not like so perfect, but good enough, okay? Now I got our mortar, and you can even use a good thin set that you put ceramic tile in with. And instead of putting it all over the place, I like to just put a lot of it. Like a lot more than you would use for, say, ceramic tiles. See how much I have in there? Quite a bit. Because I'm really looking for it like to spew out and make a mess, perhaps. You know, so you push it in, not all super hard, and you know, there we go. And we'll go with the next. Now, if you notice, you have different shades, different sizes. That's pretty much what we're looking for. We don't want super perfect, because the other side has to match as well. And it's just not. So you go to move them around. Actually, we want a flat cut there. Here we have a little bit of a gap there, which I really don't like. So actually, I'm going to pull this one back off and maybe use that when we get up higher. That's basically how it's done. So I'm going to go ahead and do these sides, and then I'm going to show you how we do the top, because top's done a little different. All right, went ahead and put our sides up. Of course, we don't want them to look identical, so I mix and match, this stuff like that. But when we get to the top here, I kind of wanted the height somewhat of the same so we can go straight across. Now, on here, again, we're going to be cutting the sides of the stone, and of course, perhaps the top, depends where it's going to lay. But what I made is a little T-brace here out of wood, and I got my height set right to where I want it. I don't want to go any lower than this. And also, some of these pieces, if I decide to use them, are pretty heavy. So we're going to need a little extra help to help hold them up there until it dries. And of course, once it dries, we'll remove it and we're set. So again, that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Start putting some stone up. Now, there's no rhyme or reason. You just want it to look good. You know, the colors. You don't want ones with a shade of red over this way and all the gray ones over here. That might look a little funky. So we kind of want to mix them up a little bit. And you know, if you don't like the way it looks, take it back down before they dry. So let me get going on this and I'll give you another shot as I'm going. Well, here's our fireplace all done, as you can see. The mantle, which again, like I said earlier, I just winged it, but on the website, put a lot of pictures of how I was doing it. All painted nicely. All these items right here, you can buy in one of the home stores. They're only a couple dollars, but gives it a nice touch to it. Our cultured stone, or a little fire going in it. And what do you think that A stands for? I don't know. Anyway, that's how you do it. This whole project, out of pocket for materials, was about $500. Anyway, I'm Dominic from xbdiy.com. Thanks for watching.